He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going for the big play. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
White wants to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Looking for room. It's Frazier. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
From the gun, give on the inside, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time to hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting your running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Rashada. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Dogs want to crank the tempo. Trying to get in the end zone again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? White going to attack through the air. Looking for a big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass. And
deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
All tied up. Just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rashada. Dances away to buy time. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll leave it with him. Trying to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Georgia going up tempo. They'll go to the air on third and short. Going up top. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
I don't even know what blows is. I don't even know what blows is. I've never chopped in my life, bro. What the hell blows? I'm chopped.
Hey, what's the if you go? Actually, bro, I ain't going out. There's nothing for me to put to me.
I mean, bro, even in school, you
Bro, I'm not going to the toilets, bro. Yeah, I didn't that kiss. You never had the first kiss?
I'm not going like, bro. Oh my life, bro. So,
I've had a kiss before you. I don't care, bro.
Boy, just, his lips, that's it.
Oh, yeah, man, you were there. Bitches. You were there, man. I was like, yo, outside.
With that thing out there.
I'm done.
Boy,
Are you dumb? We're lying so far. Dead. We're lying so far. Are you serious? Are you dumb?
I know, I can't believe these lot, bro.
Efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Just feeds the running back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. Third down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
The Razorbacks have it with a first and 10. You've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
Get set, get set.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. The give to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. White wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Snap it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Rashada. He looks that one in nicely. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is run.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's...
You were just chilling with your boys. Bro, what do you mean how you hacked that, bro? No way you did that.
Receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lining up to boot it away. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Georgia going up tempo. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building, and keeping it really, really quiet.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. And he hauls it in at the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. White wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on target this time. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Try and play action. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
I can't believe it.
Is Amar coming where? Why would he come to the house? Wait, is Amar coming? Wait, Amar, you coming to the house? Why can't I hear this guy? Yo. Bro, what's that? Yo, can you hear me? Jordan, bro. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Like, come. Who? Ryan? Bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. Who's Ryan? Oh. Bro, I ignore these lot, bro. You like chat shit, bro. Wait, if we do it on Monday, we could do it on Monday, I can't lie. What celebration?
No, right
This
here.
guy, no!
Right here, my fault, bro.
No! Hey, what you say, this day, what celebration? Yo, Mama. This nigga, man.
Right here, my fault.
Man could have shot, man could have done anything. Wait, no, I'm saying that's in that Monday, bro. Is it? Yeah. Oh my days. Yo, when do you leave Nico. Who's Nico? Yeah. Oh, you missed him. So, no, Wilson. Yeah, bang it. Bang. I did it yesterday still. I did it yesterday. Did I not send you the receipt? Huh? I'm gonna send it after this game. Hold on. We'll send it right now. I got the clip email 110 receive. So we literally wait. We just waiting on it to the money to land. What time? Oh my God, my phone's gonna die. Yo, where's the charger? I didn't put your mobile. I think it's gonna die. Yeah,